welcome back to my channel. I am Mary and this is my channel, so if you guys don't have subscribe, hit the subscribe button, hit the like, comment down below. So this is just going to be a really quick video because I tried to post my video that I had made and it's not letting me because I guess I'm not like verified to make videos longer than 15 minutes. So I will go through this pretty quick. I'm going to be starting a podcast, and I know now that like my podcast is going to be like an hour or two. So I hope that I'm able to post like it all together by then, because I don't want it to be like cut into 15-minute intervals. It's just going to be kind of annoying. But anyways, so I have a video ideas and this is what this channel is going to be about for now. I'm going to be doing topics every week about something new, a topic that interests you or interests me. I'm going to have you participate in these videos. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a topic on say today's Wednesday, so I'm going to give you a topic and then you're going to email me on the email that I'm going to provide you the answers to the questions that I'm going to ask. If you want to participate, that is. If you don't, then you just watch it. It's fine. If I can't get verified by the time my video is going to go up, then I'll have to put it into 15-minute intervals. If not, then you'll see the whole thing at once. So anyways, my name is Mary again. This is going to be about, the videos on this channel are going to be podcast videos. So if you like to listen to long videos of people talking about certain topics, you need to subscribe, and this is going to be where it's at. Am I going to post other videos on this channel? Sure, probably, why not? But it's going to be mostly podcasts. I probably post some shorts of other stuff, but the long videos are going to be podcasts for now. So anyway, let me give you my email. It's right here. It's Mary dot and my last name at iCloud.com. Now, all I want you to do with that is to email me with, I don't want no spam emails, guys. If you got the questions, I just want, if you're emailing me about the topic, great, perfect, that's great. That's all I want for the email. That's an email. That's a work email. That's a professional email that I get these, like your guys' not comments, your guys' questions and your Q&As, so for the topics. So anyway, let's get this done really quick. So on Wednesday, the topic video will come out. Saturday, I will do a video of a follow-up. If anybody has questions or needs a little bit more details about it, I will go over some stuff. As long as you email me about your, what you want to, you have a question before the video, that's great. You can do that by emailing me at that email. So then, on Monday, I'm going to film it, I'm going to edit it, and by Tuesday, between 10 and 2, it will be posted. So you're going to have a while to watch this video and then start thinking about the stuff you want to talk about. Tell me. It could be like, hey, this is my story. You can just make it one big story, or you can answer the 10 questions. I don't care what you do. If you want to participate, cool. But I'm going to tell you right now that these videos are going to go into a lot of details. They're going to go into a lot of depth, a lot of sad stuff sometimes, a lot of happy stuff. So I might I might cut, make it 18 and older, just because I really don't want a child to be listening to stories about certain things. I know I wouldn't want my child to listen to that, so again, guys, if it's a topic that I really think should be 18 and older, I'm going to have to put it at 18 and older. So, and again, in the beginning of the video, I'm going to say, listen, this is a topic. If you are not interested in listening to something like this, please click out of the video right now. If you get grossed out about things easily, please click out. If So this topic, if you get sad and very upset about death and bad things happening, please click out. I don't want to be the reason you cry all night. Or I don't want other people's stories to be the reason why you're thinking about your past. You know what I'm saying, guys? I just want it to be a cool place where people can actually come and talk about stuff. So I got like 9 minutes to get through this. So let me get through this. We can post it. You guys, we'll just go from there. Okay. So anyway, the topic is, have you ever lost? So if you want to pause it right now and get a piece of paper so you can write this stuff down, you want to put it in your phone. However you want to do it. If you want to go back later and write the stuff down after listening to it, maybe you just want to listen to the topic and the questions and think about if you want to like participate. That's fine. That's cool. So however you want to do it. So the topic is going to be, have you ever lost or almost lost the one person you couldn't live without? Guys, it's going to be about your boyfriend. A boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, significant other, this topic, this week. I just want that. Maybe in the next video or another one we will do like a family member. But right now I just want it to be the significant other because of issues, because of something that happened to me last year. This is why I'm coming up with this one for this podcast. So, my first question is, are they alive or dead? The second question is going to be, if they are alive, how long were they hospitalized for? Third question, how old were they when they died? So if they died, I should say how old were they when they happened. I'm sorry, guys. So the third question will be, how old were they when it happened? And also, if they're dead, and if they passed, how old were they? Okay, sorry. So, number 3, how old were they when it happened? If they passed, how old were they when they did? Okay. The fourth question is, what caused them to be hospitalized? So, I might have to do this in 2 parts. So if I do, it's because I want to go over these questions. So I don't want to just be like, this is the question and that's it. I want to talk to you guys and tell you what's right. So question number 1, are they alive or dead? Obviously, you're just going to put alive, dead. So number 2, if they were alive, how long were they hospitalized for? So like with mine, he was hospitalized for 3 days and then he got out and went back after 2 days, was there for like 2-3 weeks. That's basically what I want to know. So, and then number 3, how old were they when it happened? If they passed, how old were they when they passed? So I want to know, how old were they when it happened? And then if it happened, like they got into an accident and they lived for 3 days and then they died, tell me that. Like, they were 22 when it happened and they passed 3 days later and they were still 22, okay? So then the fourth question is, what caused them to be hospitalized? So that part, you're just gonna tell me like what happened. Like, okay, so if your boyfriend got into a car accident and didn't make it, you're gonna say, well, he was driving in a car and somebody hit him in the back and sent him into a guardrail and, whatever it is. I'm sorry, I'm like really morbid about it, but I'm just saying like that's what I'm saying. Like, I want to know what caused them to be hospitalized. So then it says, the fifth question is, how long were they hospitalized before they went home to you or the Lord? So say they lived and they went home, but they were hospitalized for 3 months. I want you to say that. And if they passed, please tell me how long they were hospitalized before they passed. Okay, so number 6 says, how do you deal with their death? And if they didn't die, Do you have PTSD from what happened? If so, how do you deal with it? So basically that question is a question, basically it's a question of its own. You can obviously, and if they did die, how do you deal with it? And then also, if they didn't, how do you deal with PTSD? If you have PTSD, even if you don't have PTSD, and the time when it happened comes around that year and you start thinking about it getting sad, what do you do to make yourself happy and get your mind away from that? Or do you just sit there and think about it and say, okay, well, this is the day it happened, and I'm gonna make that day a day for that person. And if you say you spend the whole day with them that day, great. Say you sit at home and watch TV with that person if you're still with them. Like maybe you guys are not together anymore, but that's the one person you truly love. Like obviously you're gonna say, okay, well, I sit home, watch movies, or or if you're still with them, we sit on the couch and we watch movies together, eat food, and just lay in each other's arms and lay in the moment, be there in the moment. Okay, and then I want a backstory about it. So how did it start? What happened to it? How did it start? How did they wind up in the hospital? Did they have a car accident? Did they have a seizure? Did there this, that? That's what I want to know. And how did it end? Was it good? Was it bad? If they died, how did they die? If they lived, so for me, I would say my boyfriend, it ended with him finishing his physical therapy at the hospital and then being able to walk out of the hospital and come home with me. And he didn't have to go to physical therapy. So that's what that is. And then number 8, I want you to get into details, major details, setbacks, anything that happened that would set them back from coming home. Of course, if they died, you can add those too, because obviously, so major details about something okay, so maybe my boyfriend had a blood clot when it happened, so I would add that. That's a major detail. So then number 9 is going to be, if they were alive today and you had 5 minutes with them, what would you tell them? I want you to sit there, put your timer on for 5 minutes, just write something. Write something that you would want to tell them and that they're listening. So if you want to write, I miss you so much, I wish you were here, they're hearing that. So if you want to write that, and even if you don't want to send me that to talk about, that's fine. You can tell me I wrote something, but I don't want to share it. And I respect your boundaries, and I'm going to say, okay, I'll just say, the person wrote something, but they would like to keep it with themselves, and we respect people's boundaries, so we will not be reading what their letter says. Okay, and then number 10 is, what is something you have been holding in since it happened that you never told them? So, I don't know, I would say it made me feel I still mentally think about it till this day. It still hurts me inside. Give yourself 5 minutes to talk about something to them. And again, if you don't want to talk about it in the video, you don't have to. You can tell me. I would like to just give them the letter and let them see what I wrote. And I don't want to put all that out there, but I wrote something and it cleared my head, because writing on paper or journaling something or opening up to somebody, it really can clear your head about it. So yeah. Anyways, guys, it's coming up to the 15 minutes, so I'm going to end it here because I don't want to have to make a 2-minute video for part 2. So if you have any questions about this, remember to email me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.